Okay, we're here, day one. It's still early, before 10, and people are already lining up to go into the exhibit hall where you can buy everything. But I thought it said it opens up at 12, but I heard some people saying it's going to open up at 10. I don't know. There's very few people here, look. And the Pokemon gathering doesn't start till like 2:30 or something like that. But a few people already saw me and said, "Oh, Ash," and I'm like, "No, it's Red." And I kind of felt like a dick saying that, but you know, you gotta kind of correct them sometimes. And then one guy said he recognized me, so if you've seen this video, hey again. And we just took a picture. I didn't catch his name though, probably should have. So I'm just waiting until more people come and, you know, it gets more pictures and I don't know, whatever. So I found out that the exhibit area did open up around noon, but if you were a VIP member, then you were able to go into the exhibit area 30 minutes before everybody else. And in case you didn't know, the exhibit area is pretty much half of the entire ground floor of the convention center that has a ton of different vendors that sell pretty much anything you can think of for an anime convention. As you can see here, there are a bunch of swords. Some were foam, some were wood, and some were metal. And you weren't able to touch or buy any metal swords unless you're 18 years or older. And of course, there are other things like plushies, wall scrolls, t-shirts, full costumes. I wanted to buy a Full Metal Alchemist costume because I want to cosplay as Roy Mustang in the future, but they didn't have my size, so that kind of bummed me out. And as you can see, there are a ton of figures, different types of figures, and some people were even selling their very own artwork. You know, they would just draw some sort of character or pretty much anything, and then they would just sell it. And you might notice that there are a ton of brown bags all around from vendor to vendor. These are like grab bags. They're like secret mystery bags. You just pay one price, grab a bag, and then you get whatever's in it. I kind of wanted to get one. A lot of people from the SacAnime Facebook group said that the grab bags are really awesome and they usually get them. But I was pretty hesitant to just buy some random stuff, especially since I didn't have much money. And I wanted to buy one of those cat pajama onesie type thingies, but they're selling them for about 60 bucks at the convention center, and on Amazon they usually have them between 20 and 40 bucks depending on which listing. And near the vendors are the guests to the convention, and they'll usually give their autographs. Sometimes they charge, sometimes they don't. And I heard that they only sign things that they're in. Like we had the voice of Mario here for SacAnime Winter, so I heard that he might only sign Mario related things. I wasn't entirely sure because I don't get autographs. But I did have to get a picture with this Rita Repulsa. Of course it wasn't the real Rita Repulsa, it was just a woman cosplaying as her. And it was just a friggin' awesome cosplay. I also saw somebody brought this like original Super Mario Brothers arcade machine, and it was totally functioning. You can put quarters in there and then play until you die and put more quarters in, I guess. This dude got, I think, up to World 7 while I was there. And of course, one of the best parts of a convention is getting food in full cosplay. There's actually a Subway right across the street from the Sheraton. Alright, end of day one. I took a ton of pictures, I gave out a ton of cards, pretty much all the cards that I had in my pocket. Of course it wasn't all the cards that I printed out. And I took pictures with a lot more people this time instead of just of people. And like I said earlier, a bunch of people kept saying, "Oh hey, it's Ash," and I was like, "No man, it's Red." And I actually met somebody who was also cosplaying as a character from the Pokemon manga, because I was Red from the Pokemon manga, Pokemon Special. And I actually met somebody who was cosplaying as Yellow. So that was really cool, and I took some pictures with her. And then we kind of ran into each other again at the end of the day in a Subway. And then I met two people who said they saw me on YouTube. So if you guys are watching, hey, I didn't get the names of either person, because earlier I said I met somebody and then I didn't get the name, and then later on somebody else came up to me and then I didn't get that person's name either, so I just kind of blanked out. And I just was walking around pretty much most of the day just trying to talk with people and taking pictures and stuff. The Pokemon meetup didn't go as planned, really. It didn't get printed in the book, but it was on the website and it wasn't on the big pieces of white paper out there. So there was only like 10 people that showed up, but we still took some pretty good pictures, I thought. Then after all that, I went to the exhibit area because people were waiting in line like all day, ready to just buy stuff. But I just waited till like, I don't know, 3 or 4 or something. And then I went in and I got Pikachu and the Charizard outfits. I think it was Charizard Y, Mega Charizard Y. And it seems official. It says Pokemon Center, Mega Tokyo and everything like that. And then I got a Hatsune Miku. I believe these are called the Ninjoids, right? And it's she's in Yukata. It's a very summery version or whatever. And then I got this Kill La Kill figure. I still haven't even started Kill La Kill, but you know, it was a really good price, and I like the whole style and everything in the outfits, so yeah. I bought it anyways. But I do plan to watch it sometime this year. I think it's like 8 or 9 o'clock right now. I did want to go to one other meetup type thingy, but by the time I got over there, it was just supposed to be starting right when I got there, but they're already like, no, we're full, no more. And I was like, oh, god damn it. I came all the way back down here and it's full. So I came back here, ate, just took a shower, and I think this is the end of my day. End of day 1, I suppose. I think some family's gonna come down tomorrow, or come up tomorrow, and maybe the next day. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But I'm looking forward to the YouTuber meetup tomorrow, and I'll be cosplaying Kirito from Sword Art Online. So, yeah. I guess that's it. See you there. See you at day 2.